OC. So I can kind of guess that he kind of looks like a lot more as the previous one, but the previous one was without colors, and I kind of like redesigned her a little. If you guys can like notice those flames, he only has them when she's really angry. Well, kind of she isn't really angry because I forced her to show us some of her power. The voice lines, I might like write them in the comments what voice line she actually says and her design currently. But actually, after I'm gonna finish it, let me know. Let me know in the comments when. Let me know in the comments. Would you really like me to make another character? If so, then which one? I can also give you a hint to what character I'm gonna make in the next video. This is gonna be really similar to the first character I have, but only one thing. She'll be exactly her opposite. You know, basically the exact hair, but a different personality. So maybe some facts about her. She isn't really social around people, proving her appearances in the last Girl season 2, where she was basically forced to speak, but she doesn't really talk much like her past self. Fact number 2, she most of the time closed her eyes to at least hide flames that are coming from her arms. And she must have admitted she never actually revealed to anyone about her eyes, proving the fact that she most of the time feels really sorrow on the outside. She only wears a long sleeve unless she feels threatened. There are basically no other ways as not to be recognized by her. Well, there is one way not to be really recognized by her personality. She most of the time takes average of people who had never go along with others really easily. To actually take the average, despite the fact of her past power when she was younger, she was kind of resembling a girl with no feelings of death. Fact number 3, Smith actually has illusion her illusion isn't really active much. When it's like active, she only hides his wings and tail, so no one will recognize her. And the last fact for today, because I have no clue, the fox that is on her neck is basically one of her chains. The fox actually holds her past abilities. Like when she was younger, she was mostly breaking out really easily. So when she doesn't really have that fox around her, there's actually a really high chance of you being hurt easily by her. She doesn't really control her personality. But if you guys want me to make a little backstory about it, then let me know. Or I'm gonna at least make a community post just basically writing the entire backstory. It's basically the storyline, natural. I might also at least explain some facts about my characters. So that's all that I can think of. I can also just give one hint about the character I'm gonna make. Well, it's actually one of the facts. She's also the antagonist to his sister. That's my outer because I aren't really sure. Proving in Daylurk chapter 1 where Grim actually asks Samantha if he did have a twin. Like I said, that's my AU, so no hate at all. Sorry, but my voice is really off by now. I just literally woke up. As Grim actually asks Samantha, do you have another sister? As Samantha looks at him shocked, she basically says, yeah, I do have a sister, what are you asking? Then Grim replies, I did saw that girl. She looked exactly like you, but with only one thing. She have flame eyes and you have flame toxic. And it didn't make me much sense about it. So only question I can ask is if you and your sister are really related to each other. Basically her name and everything I'm gonna actually upload in the comments because I'm really curious. And that's kinda all, but here's the hair, eyes, and the pupils. nose, mouth. Screw the eyebrows because I'm kind of curious how to make them. Zigzag side. Here we have her accessories, face accessories, the neck, her clothings. Others like previously wings. And her tail. Her tail appears in different forms. First, well, maybe more. First, second, third, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. I actually prefer to be in the first form because it's like really easy to recognize it. Gloves, backpack, shoulder accessories. This is basically a chain on her shoulder, proving the fact that when she was like really not holding a grudge against people, she mostly revealed about her power. Here, the accessory, the fishnet, is basically something that she wears to prevent her arm from losing control of her power. As the bandage is basically a little representation of her dark side. And the next, pretty much the plaster is basically a representation of herself. And anyway, that can be all. If you guys have questions or anything regarding my AU and my characters, ask in the comments. And now I'm gonna go and start writing her backstory. If you guys want me also to make Samantha from Gach, I'm gonna also design her because that's the design that Matt used it, so I'm gonna like make her my style. So that could be all. Well, so that's all. I might also do day lurk, but first of all, I'm gonna also do some of my fears. Most of the fears wouldn't be really based. Well, most of the fears may connect the game, and most of them may not be connected. So there might be like two options: connect and not connected. All I know that 3 fears are not reconnected game. They're basically regarding the main antagonists. So I can guess say those 3 fears. First fear is that the main antagonist might be the part of it. It's not known how, but it's actually saying that in it looks the antagonist wasn't part of it. Because when our data tells us in chapter 5 of It Lurks of the Machine, then we basically don't know about it first. Because we actually basically fighting it's basically like another tree. But that actually tells us that's not that. Tells us about the machine, and basically the antagonist actually manages to actually crack it, finding a way how to act. Perfect something. I'm gonna also do it looks version of Samantha. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, my nose is fucking busy. Anyway, I might also not do it. Anyway, that'll be all. Like, comment, subscribe. Also, comment some of your ideas. So, bye.